Hey, what's up, fam? It's your boy Lamish, aka Mr. 015. I'm back again with another video. This time, I'm about to give you some tips on how to shoot a music video with zero budget. If you don't know the video I'm talking about, go to YouTube, search Lamish I Am Hot official video, and come back to this one. Right, so we're back. The number one thing that you need, obviously, is a camera. So you need a camera. So the one that I was using, it's Nikon D3400. This is a good enough DSLR. It's got good quality picture, and it's got other things that are very helpful. Uh, Unfortunately, the only bad thing is that you cannot take or shoot good pictures in low light. So in that case, when you're shooting in low light, I was using a cell phone. So both of these, or each of them, will cost you about 5 to like 7 grand, depending on the shop that you're buying from. And after you get your camera, the second thing that you're gonna need a location, like a monumental location, like a location that your fans can relate to. It could be like a ruined building, could be like monumental location or national treasure. It doesn't matter, or an open space. So as long as you can be creative with whatever you have. So for example, I was using the Calabash, the FNB Stadium. I was using the iconic street, Vilakazi, and I just have to play around with whatever I could find at that location. And then the second thing, or the third thing rather, that you need is you have to write a script, pre-plan whatever you're going to do. So you need to have a theme, like you want it, how you want your video to look like, what message do you want to put out there, and then you also have to plan, which is very important, is your transitions, because it's just like a rapper in front of you and a camera. So it's just the two of you. So you need to have people engaged. So through the transitions, so play around with the transitions and pre-plan them before you go and shoot. And then at the same time, you need to have like multiple angles while you do your transition. You can have left, right, center, oblique, up, down. Doesn't matter. Just have multiple shots. So that's tip number 3. And then tip number 4, since we have zero budget, that means we don't have lights at the same time. So when we don't have light, we use the sun as the source of light. So it's very important to use the sun as the source of light, because this camera, as I said earlier on, it has a problem with low light. So a cell phone is better when it comes to low light. So if you can see that in the video, there are some scenes where we shot in the locomotive, and there was no sun in there. So, but the video, you won't tell that this was shot with a cell phone, because this one, it was too dark. Even if only you change your ISO, it was too dark. But anyway, and then the other thing that you need, the fifth thing that you need like a small speaker. But for me, I didn't have a small speaker, so what I was using another cell phone to play the song in the background while we're shooting. The reason being is so that when you go on the editing part, you can easily match the audio from the video and the soundtrack together, so it becomes easier with the editing, and then you can sync the video and the soundtrack. So it's very important. And the last thing that you need, tip number 6, you need video editing software. Obviously, people use Premiere Pro, they use all this other stuff, but for me, I was using Filmora X, which is very simple, good enough. It's got like easy transitions. It's got like everything is just made simple. Just put everything in the track, and then you just edit. And when I was using it, I realized that my computer was like a little bit weak to handle some of the transitions. So you need like a bigger RAM and all the stuff. But those are the 6 things, or the 6 tips that you need to get your music video with zero budget.